Hey, hey, hey. What's up, ladybugs? You already know it's interesting out there, right? I'm sitting here peeping this lurch right here. Look. What the hell and where the hell did that thing come from? And then it got the nerves to try and go in on Michelle. Okay. Personally, I've listened to all three sides so far. This is one particular battle ATLien is not even going to get a part of. I want to just hear everyone out and see how everything pans out, because I think it's going to turn out to be a positive in the end, because a lot of it has been fueled on comments, which is the reason why I was talking about that thing that I just showed you in a phone. Natasha Milan or something to that effect. Lurch is my is what I'm gonna call him. He came at me one time in the comments, ladybugs, about my possibly being transphobic or homophobic or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. I'm not. I mean, I don't understand the trans world, and I've said it in many of my videos. I don't understand it. Only the ones that keep their body part. Now, the ones that do the transitioning over, I understand that transformation. Um, but I'm not necessarily judging them, because who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? But I went at, say, Timothy Hinton for this very reason. For those of you that wonder why was I going in on Timothy Hinton to the point that I was going, I had, when I very first came out to this YouTube streets, I had gotten turned on to the Queen's Court. And I used to jam to Kaya back in the day. So when my daughter told me about Kaya and Timothy Hinton, TS, having the TT, T-Rex, Snuffleupagus, Herman Monster, having the show, I said, well, let me check it out, and I was loving it. Oh gosh, I was loving the two of them together. I really was. I was into it. The same way that I might watch a reality show, I was into them as if it was another reality show that I could get into these characters. Well, when the fallout came about and there was that separation of fans, I chose the side to go to Kaya's side. That's what happened. And that's the reason why I started going in on Timothy the way that I did, because I felt like he was stealing. That's what I felt. Okay, so yes, I did take sides. I did start going in on him for that reason. Okay. But to say this, when Mr. Milan decided to come in on I believe it was Joshua's page, because Josh was going in on I believe it was Kaya or whatever, and I'm like, dang, what happened? Something's going down, because I didn't get a chance to really keep up with it like I wanted to keep up with it. So I start listening to each person's side, and I said, you know what, again, this is one, you had to pick your battles, especially when you're dealing with the YouTube streets. This is not one. I'm going to be a spectator on this one. I'm going to promise you that I don't have anything to say about Josh. I don't have anything to say about Michelle, and I don't have anything to say about Kaya. Right now, everything's just kind of hitting the fan. Everything hasn't dissipated to the point where you can really see what's really, really going on. Why is Natasha Milan gonna try and go in on Michelle? Okay, I'm gonna take a stand when it comes to those three, because I like each one. So depending on some of the things that I might hear out there, I might comment when someone might say something about either one of them, especially if it's not true or not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of each one of them. Like I said, I'm a superstar. You know what I'm saying? I'm a squad. I'm a thug missus. You know what I'm saying? I'm all of that when it comes to YouTube and when I get into it. like I said, unfortunately, because I'm no longer on vacation as long as I was on vacation before, and I had to get my butt back to work. I couldn't get into it like I can get into it. But anyway, let me get back to this thing, Lurch. Natasha, you need to sit your ass down somewhere. As I say in a lot of my videos, you need to have several seats in the biggest stadium that you can find. You have no place to be trying to come at Michelle and say she's sitting down with fake lawyers and she needs to find friends. She don't have friends and things like that. Well, I'd like to know how many your ass got too. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that you said about her, you needed to look in the mirror and look at yourself. Because you ain't no beauty queen. You know this, man. And then you're going to sit there and try and say, oh, and you're not as skinny as you said you was. You're not a woman either. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I okay. Everybody has their opinion about the stuff that's going on. I got glitter from my purse. Everybody has their opinion about this bull stuff that's going on, and yeah, you have the right, Natasha, to say what the hell you want to say. But because you decided to try and come for me in them comments, I'm coming for you now. So you might want to block a bitch because I'm gonna be on you like white on rice, only simply because you chose to come at me. And it's funny because we are grown folks. You know what I'm saying? We are like adults out here acting crazy in these YouTube streets. But hey, it's entertainment. And that's what I look at it as, entertainment. So you jumped in, and now it's tag team time because I got Michelle's back, I got Josh's back, and I got Kaya's back. You feel me? So all that bullshit you said, you need to check yourself, bro. Because you got a fucked up grill like I got a fucked up grill. Yours is on the top and on the bottom. How about that? And that face, that cover girl face. uh, You look like you could be a mascot for Camel cigarettes. How about that? So I'm gonna need you to raise up off my girl Michelle. You feel me? Everybody want to start trying to go in on her right now before everything has really just fallen into place. You know what I'm saying? Wait and hear everything. Hear everything. You know what I'm saying? We all have opinions out here because they're just like assholes. Everybody got one. But when you start trying to come at her and then try and, you know, attack her character of all things. You don't know how this woman live. You don't know if she got friends. You don't even know who her friends is. She only allows you to see what she wants you to see in the first place. Understand that, Lurch. I see you and Herman Monster are on the same show. Anyway, since you came at me in the comments, don't be surprised when some of my videos have you as the topic.